All right, back now at 10:25. The Connecticut Health and Educational Facilities Authority, that's a long term, also known as Chefa, is helping to invest in nonprofits in the state to make sure those organizations can continue to do great work for people in our community. And they do that by offering lots of financial aid and scholarships to our young folks who are looking to get started. We're going to talk about that, and we want you to meet the two ladies who can tell you what to do and how to get involved. I want you to say hi to Betty Weintraub and Jeanette Weldon. Good morning to you both.
Good morning.
Nice
Good morning.
to have you. I'm going to ask a basic question because I have heard of Chefa, but I've never heard of Chefa before. So tell me the difference, would you please?
Sure. So both Chefa and Chefa are state-affiliated nonprofits, both created to help Connecticut residents. But Chefa, which is a subsidiary of Chefa, is the student loan, financial literacy, and scholarship entity.
Scholarships for students who are looking, obviously, free money. If you can find it. And over the past, and this has been around for a long time, but over the last couple of years, you've given away a lot of money to just folks here in Connecticut, right?
Yes. So over the past 4 years, we've given over $8 million to Connecticut students. And we're actually just wrapping up a scholarship cycle now, and we'll be making awards to 170 Connecticut students.
That's fantastic. And yet, I would imagine, is the challenge for these organizations to get the word out further to students that may not even know that this free money is available?
Yes, so Chefa actually, even though it's been around a long time, is not that well known. And so we are trying to make people aware of the fact that Chefa offers scholarships, financial literacy tools, and loans.
Talk to me about the requirements necessary to get your hands on this money.
So the scholarship requirements are very low, relatively low GPA of 2.5. It is a need-based scholarship, so there's some need-based criteria that go into it. You need to be a Connecticut resident, but we do offer scholarships. It's to 4-year, 2-year, or certificate programs.
Very nice. Let's talk about Chefa for a second, because that's the financial aid part of it and the grant program, right?
Right.
Okay,
so
that's where you come in.
So exactly, right. So the grant program is run by Chefa, and we make grants to nonprofit organizations throughout Connecticut in 4 core priority areas: in education, which is inclusive of workforce, healthcare, childcare, and cultural. And we make both program grants as well as capital expenditure grants. Grants are between $5,000 and $75,000, and over the time for the grant period that we have been giving grants out, which is 2003, we have given out over $36 million to worthwhile nonprofits.
It's incredible to me because, I mean, as we talk about keeping business here in Connecticut, this is a great way for small businesses to get get on even footing, right?
Well, it supports nonprofit organizations, and we support nonprofit organizations large to very small. So yes, it is certainly, if you're a nonprofit and you can apply for a grant, then we suggest that.
And keep that in mind. Even if you have an idea for a nonprofit, and you know that there's obviously just a lion's share of paperwork to get through and a struggle to get that started, but even your idea, it can work, and you're there to help them.
Correct. And we have some wonderful examples of some grants that we have given out in the community. We have given out a wonderful capital expenditure grant to the American School for the Deaf for a visual media studio. And this allows for their students to get hands-on experience, just like you know all about visual media. So that's a wonderful experience, hands-on for their students. That's one example. And we also have supported program grants for early literacy with the Jump Start program and pairing college students with low-income preschoolers.
If they're interested, if you're at home and want to hear more information, I'm going to watch this. I'm going to mess this up. It's chefa.org. See, I told you.
Chefa.com and
Chefa.org. See, I knew if
right.
I got the first one wrong, I'd get the second one right. We laughed about this earlier. I told you it was going to happen. Ladies, continued success. You're doing some real good work for the folks here in the state. We appreciate you.
Thank you so much.
We have more coming up, including Keith McIlvery.